Talking about at 4 o'clock when we started our newscast this evening, it was 46 degrees, and it's now what, 38?
38. Temperatures are tanking out there. It's going to be much colder tonight. And wait till the winds start kicking in tomorrow afternoon, and we're in the 30s. It'll feel like it's in the 20s. So bundle up tomorrow. That wind can just be so brutal out there. Temperatures continue to drop, so get ready for temperatures in the 20s tonight. Again, our high today, 45 in Portland, thanks to some sunshine. We won't make it out of the 30s, though, tomorrow or the next day. So the cold is just really getting started. 33 in Beaverton, 33 in Hillsborough, 33 in West Linn. Look at how many of us are close to freezing. Sherwood, too. Wine Country at the freezing mark, so is Happy Valley and Gresham. Battleground at 34, Milwaukee at 34, so temperatures again falling so quickly. For Portland, you get outside of some of the colder spots, we'll see temperatures closer to freezing by 9 p.m., but by 11 o'clock, we're already starting to see temperatures falling into the 20s, and many of us will see lows in the mid to upper 20s tonight, right around 27 for Portland and the airport. Mostly cloudy and, of course, cold. Winds will stay light tonight. Winds not ramping up until we get into tomorrow afternoon, and we will see some sunshine to start the day. Outside, some patchy fog. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to low 30s, and in the morning it actually may feel a little milder because the winds haven't kicked in yet. The clouds start to increase late in the day at the same time the winds do, so between 1 and 5 I think it's going to feel much colder with those winds, making it feel like, again, that it's in the 20s. So let's talk about Thursday's storm. Here's the breakdown. Again, everything gets started early Thursday morning, and then it plays out through the day Thursday afternoon. Now for the gorge, this will likely play out through at least Thursday night as far as the freezing air is concerned. So morning through the early part of the afternoon, we're talking snow that could be heavy at times. Winds, especially west of Hood River, gusting to 55 and 60 miles an hour. So those typical spots in the gorge where you get those strong easterly winds, I think Crown Point, that's where we're going to see those really strong winds. So western end of the gorge there. From noon to afternoon, we'll continue to see snow showers, gradually switching over to sleet or ice pellets. We're talking the potential for 4 to 8 inches of snow mixing in with sleet towards the end, and the wind will continue. And then through the evening, everything starts to taper off. The wind starts to taper off, but temperatures stay below freezing, so the roads will likely remain icy through early Friday. Now for the Portland metro area, you get west of the gorge, and we will start to see things improve much more quickly, but we are going to be looking at a cold start, and will likely start with snow. Snow develops 1 to 2 inches, and especially as you head east of the metro area, winds picking up first thing in the morning, gusting to 40 miles an hour. From noon to afternoon, we start to see that transition from snow to sleet and eventually freezing rain. We can see 1/4 inch of ice possible, and this is when those roads could get really treacherous and really icy. Late in the afternoon and into the evening, we start to see freezing rain change over to rain, and then the temperatures go up above freezing to help thaw things out, and then the wind starts to taper. Now the valley is also, you get south of Wilsonville, and this part of the valley is also under winter storm watches, but I think things will improve here much more quickly. We'll see snow and sleet, mainly a mix, changing over the freezing rain probably by late morning into the early part of the afternoon, and then noon to afternoon we're just talking a cold rain and breezy from time to time, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, and by evening we're staying above freezing and showers taper. So that is how it's looking right now. Keep in mind this storm is still organizing, and the timing can change, and some of these impacts could change. So we're going to continue to keep you updated at 11 p.m. tonight. I'll have a look at the latest forecast models and let you know what changes I see. Wednesday's highs, upper 30s, dry. Thursday, mid 30s to low 40s down to Salem, and we have that icy start. Freezing mark for Bend, and we'll have a mix of snow and sleet out that way too, though the moisture does dwindle east of the Cascades. 7-day forecast, and temperatures go back to the 40s Friday, so just a chilly, damp day, and that sticks around through the weekend. 45 will never feel so warm. After the next couple of days. It's gonna, it'll feel a lot nicer.
But all eyes on that Thursday morning, the ice situation, and I know you'll be here keeping us everywhere. I'll be here.
It's very tricky with the easterly winds kicking into the gorge on when that cold air breaks down. We'll be watching it closely, and again, we'll keep you updated as we get closer.
Okay, good to